So we are here. So this acts of okay. So this was taking the example of our Prabhuji, where he was giving a session, and our own kids are not having that understanding or actual, understanding of ways, which is very difficult to face them, face the society. So that's the reason why he has agreed to take the session, and we are also, luckily as parents, we are also seeing from the back what exactly is he teaching. So in fact, in those sessions with Radhesha Prabhuji, he didn't use anything called spiritual. Everything he explained scientifically, especially for the kids. Sorry, that's okay. Let's see. So the thing is, everything he explains with scientifically. To the kids, he has given Maha Mantra. He has given a scientific video of some mantra being chanted, and everything, the grains which are there on the pan, sorted out in an order when we are chanting that mantra. Everything that scientifically he has proved, each and every item he has mentioned scientifically with the videos. And he has given the quotation of ISRO and ISRO scientists, and even what is the US, what is it known as? NASA scientists also, couple of devotees are there, where they are trying to take information from the Vedas on how to build a rocket or this thing. So everything he was answering scientifically to the kids. So especially for the kids of devotees, they were trying to do that. So basically we need to understand that how we need to sharpen this with knowledge and discrimination. Earlier, what is the example I mentioned? Like, a person with a 60 years old education itself, you are getting this much material benefits or whatever, monthly salary or science or engineering, whatever you are doing, you are gaining this much materially. What about the knowledge about Vedic civilization, spirituality, the Vedas? If you are really stressing a need on that, you need to understand the knowledge. You need to give importance to that knowledge. But generally the thing is, we are always comparing success with our material gain. Generally in this material world is success is always compared with the material gain. నీకు ఎంత వస్తుంది, నీకు ఎన్ని బిల్డింగ్లు ఉన్నాయి, నీకు ఎన్ని ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఫస్ట్ దే యాక్చువల్లీ ఈవెన్ వితౌట్ ఆస్కింగ్ పీపుల్ దే సే, మా అల్లుడు సివిల్ సర్వీస్ ట్రై చేశానండి, కానీ వాళ్ళ నాన్నగారు కంపెనీ ఉంది, నాన్నగారు ముస్లోడ్ అయిపోయాడు పాపం, హీఈస్ మేనేజింగ్ ద కంపెనీ. ఐ మీన్ ఈవెన్ వితౌట్ ఆస్కింగ్ దే ఫస్ట్ టెల్ అబౌట్ దేర్ మెటీరియల్ థింగ్. నేను తక్కువ ఉండే కాదు, నేను కొంచెం ఐఎమ్ ఆల్సో వన్ స్టేచర్, మా అబ్బాయి ఇది, మా అబ్బాయి అది. మా అబ్బాయి యుఎస్ యూరోప్ 5-6 సార్లు వెళ్ళొచ్చానండి. Without asking itself, they feel pleasure in telling the material things what we have. I'm not saying that it's wrong to go to on-site and all. I don't mean that. But we need to understand that that is not the important thing. There are a lot of other important things. Okay? So with knowledge and discrimination, we can sharpen that axe. But are we ready to believe the knowledge in Vedas? Are we ready to even understand the Vedas? Are we even making an attempt to understand the Vedas? We need to spend Mataji. We need to spend rupees. Vedas are, not an ordinary thing. Okay? So that's how it is, how to cut, how to sharpen. We already mentioned how with knowledge and discrimination only, we can sharpen the acts of detachment. Acts of detachment. And how does this knowledge of discrimination? Now, here in 15.4, Krishna says, seek that place from which having gone one never returns, and therefore surrender to the originality of personality of Godhead. So, asala comedy entante, we don't know at this juncture if we go to the road and ask someone, what is the goal of life? What is your goal of life? What do mostly say? Any guesses? Mataji? Usha Mataji, Usha Mataji, what will be people saying? Road no suddenly వెళ్ళి ఒకరికి అడిగామనుకోండి, వాట్ ఈస్ ద గోల్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్, అసలు మీ జీవిత లక్ష్యం ఏంటండి? ఏమంటారు రోజు జనాలు, ఏమంటారంటారు? I need to build a wonderful house. Next. Huh? Wealth. But Krishna is saying you should aim for a goal or seek that place from which, having gone, one never returns, and there surrender to the originality of us, original personality of Godhead. We should aim for that place where we are not coming in. So comedy ఏంటంటే people actually just yesterday one of my colleagues' friend has passed away. Now, though I am not bound to discuss the spiritual aspects in my office, but I think now tomorrow I am going to allot complete 1 hour time, at least not fully, but at least I am going to talk about spirituality a bit for my colleagues or to my team at least. He has passed away and he has taken a leave. So we don't know, probably in that depth cheppalemo, but try to have a proper goal of life. Probably that would be the topic to tell, and tomorrow 1 hour discussion I am going to make with my colleagues, my team. So that's what, at least Akkada Prabhuji, that at least their parents have to play a role antunnadu. Parents have to play a role. I am not saying that we should not aim for any material benefits or material things. నేనేమంటానంటే if you are spiritually strong, automatically rest of the things will follow. You know what, there are a lot of people who take the caption work is worship. Work is worship is a wonderful thing. Now tell me one thing, Prabhuji, if the people who are saying or who are hell-bent on work is worship, do you feel the devotees don't work that much as those people who are believing in work is worship? The devotees actually say there are some X number of people who believe in the concept of work is worship. But devotees, there are so many devotees, I can quote innumerable devotees who work almost 24/7 for Krishna. But they never say work is worship. I am not saying working is wrong, but we need to understand that is not the only principle. Some people will be saying, see, there are a lot of, each and every person will be having their own ideology approaches. But we need to understand from Vedas which is the highest. For example, one day the Pathan movie is released. The way, she was portrayed in the song and all, if we interview her, why madam, why are you doing like that? Why you are unnecessarily spoiling the society by having this kind of dresses or this kind of songs unnecessarily spoiling? Who told you to see the movie? Don't see. Ever logic all untadi. Don't see. ఆ ఫిలాసఫీ అండి, నేను ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు చేసుకుంటా, మీరు మిమ్మల్ని చూడమని నేను ఫోర్స్ చేశాను. దట్స్ దేర్ లాజిక్. వాట్ ఎవర్ ఐ వాంట్ ఐ విల్ డూ. ఇఫ్ యూ ఆర్ నాట్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్, డోంట్ సీ మీ. That's what it is there. Each and every person will be having their own ideology. But if you take the spiritualists, even in work also, if you compare with them, they are nowhere near. They work 24/7. Radhesham Prabhuji. Well, I don't know, because since you might have seen him, I am quoting his name. Like that, there are so many devotees whom I know, especially in the last 5 years of my association with ISKCON. I have seen lot of devotees who work 24/7. అంటే కృష్ణుడు తప్ప పర్లేదు. I challenge whoever quote work is worship, they spend less time in work than the devotees. I'm not saying that they are bad, but they need to realize that what is important in life. Material education ఇవే చెప్తుంది, వర్క్ ఇస్ వర్షిప్, హౌ టు తొక్కి ఎలా పైకి వెళ్ళాలి, కలిసి వెళ్ళకుండా ఎలా ఉండాలి. లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ కంప్లైన్, నేను పని చేస్తే మేనేజర్ క్రెడిట్ తీసుకున్నాడు. దీస్ ఆర్ మెటీరియల్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్, Okay, so that's what Krishna is saying, that seek that place. You should have a goal for that place from where, having gone, one never returns. One never again faces. మళ్ళీ ఎల్కేజీ యూకేజీలు ఏం చదువుతామండి? అది కూడా గ్యారంటీ లేదు. మళ్ళీ హ్యూమన్ లైఫ్ వస్తుంది కూడా గ్యారంటీ లేదు. లక్కీగా హ్యూమన్ లైఫ్ వస్తే మళ్ళీ సేమ్ ఎల్కేజీ యూకేజీ మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి. అగైన్ అన్నెసరీ 10th క్లాస్ ఇంటర్మీడియట్ అన్నీ అంత ప్రెషర్ అవసరం మనకి. Okay, so what is the, now he is saying, so one never returns and there surrender to the original personality of Godhead. Original personality of Godhead. And now Arjuna asks, what is the process of surrender? ఎలా సరెండర్ అవ్వాలి అలాంటి ఒరిజినల్ పర్సనాలిటీ ఆఫ్ గాడ్కి? ఇంకా చాలామంది అంటారు, హీ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్ ఈజ్ సేయింగ్ ఐఎమ్ ద ఒరిజినల్ పర్సనాలిటీ ఆఫ్ గాడ్హెడ్. ఇంకా ఎవరైనా అన్నారు చెప్పండి, ఏ దేవుడైనా ఐఎమ్ ద ఒరిజినల్ గాడ్ అన్న వాళ్ళు ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా? There are some people who worship Durga Mata, who worship Shiva, Lord Shiva. Nothing wrong about it. There is nothing wrong in worshipping, but we need to understand the position. They never guaranteed that I will take you back home, back to Godhead. No. Show me in scriptures where Durga Mata or Lord Shiva has mentioned that I will take you to back home, back to Godhead. No. It is Krishna who says. Aradhananam sarvesham Vishnum Paraman Shivane antadu. Lord Shiva. Nothing wrong. Again, see, we should do, we can do demigod worship also like Durga Mata, Shiva, Ganesha, we can do, but we need to ask a proper approach. Ganesha, you have provided wonderful scriptures for our human beings, written form. Otherwise, before Ganesha written, it was all, not in written form. Because they know Veda Vyasa and all the earlier Guru Shishya Parampara sages, they know that ఈ దరిద్రులు మన హ్యూమన్స్ వీళ్ళకి మెమరీ చెప్పు దుబ్బుతుంది కలియుగంలో వాళ్ళు గుర్తుండదు అని దే నో ఇన్ అడ్వాన్స్. దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ వై దే హ్యావ్ రిటర్న్ ఇన్ ఎ రిటర్న్ ఫామ్ 5000 years బ్యాక్. సో అందుకని వీ షుడ్ ప్రే టు లార్డ్ గణేష, రియల్లీ థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఐఎమ్ విత్ ఫుల్ గ్రాటిట్యూడ్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ గణేష that you have provided wonderful scriptures for our humanity to go back home, back to Godhead and to know Krishna more. Thank you for writing, Ganesha. Please ensure that we are having faith, and faith is firm towards the ultimate abode. Pray like that. Deva ho deva ganapati deva tumse badkar kaun anante Ganesha happy feel avutada? If Ganesha listens that తుమ్సే బడకర్ కావు, రే భయ్ ఎందుకురా భయ్ నువ్వు, నేను తుమ్సే బడకర్ కావని కాదురా నాయన, నాకంటే పైన ఉన్నారా, నన్ను ఎందుకు పొగుడుతావు అని గణేష్ అనుకుంటాడు. ఇజ్ ఇట్ నాట్ ఈజీ? తుమ్సే బడకర్ కావన్ ఈజీ ద అల్టిమేట్? డౌట్ I'm not pointing Ganesha here. Try to understand, it's a logical thing. Why Ganesha has to write about Krishna? Right? So anyway, song is very good, very catchy and very all that's good, but we need to understand. Okay, so first thing is to become free from delusion caused by the false pride. I am the lord of material nature. Some Mayavadis say that Krishna is saying I am the aham sarvasva prabho matta sarvam pravartate iti vatva bhajante ma buddha bhava samanvita. I am the god. Mataji has worked as a delivery manager. If someone asks who are you, I am the delivery manager. Is it wrong? Is it pride? Is it something a dialogue with pride? సుమామాత చూడండి ఎంత ప్రైడ్ ఆమెకి, డెలివరీ మేనేజర్ని సంకల్పించుకుంటుంది, ఎంత పౌరం ఆమెకి అని అనుకుంటాం. ఏదో మీరు అడిగారు, ఆవిడ సమాధానం చెప్పింది, అందులో ప్రైడే ఉంది. అర్జునుడు అడిగాడు, కృష్ణుడు చెప్పాడు, బాబు నేను సుప్రీం పర్సనాలిటీ ఆఫ్ గాడ్ హెడ్ మీ, నీకేంటి ప్రాబ్లం? సో ఐఎమ్ ద లార్డ్ ఆఫ్ ద మిడిల్ నేచర్. So again, in the 5th sloka he says, those who are free from false prestige, illusion and false association, who understands the eternal, who are done with this material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, and who unbewildered know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain to that eternal kingdom. These are the qualities. Who are free from false prestige. మనం 50% జనాలు చూస్తే ఫాల్స్ ప్రెస్టేజ్ అనా? అంటే ఎక్కడో లోకమంతా చూడక్కర్లా, మన కమ్యూనిటీలో మనం చూస్తే ఇట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఏదో మనం అదేంటి బియ్యంలో ఒక గింజ చూస్తే మొత్తం చూసినట్టే అన్నట్టు అంటారు కదా, వంట వండేటప్పుడు ఒకటి ఎత్తుకుని ఇలా చూస్తే ఉడికిందా లేదా అనడానికి ఒక గింజ చాలు అన్నట్టు మనం మొత్తం వరల్డ్ అంతా టూర్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. మన కమ్యూనిటీలో చూస్తే యూ విల్ నోటీస్ ఫాల్స్ ప్రెస్టేజ్, ఇల్యూజన్ అండ్ ఫాల్స్ అసోసియేషన్. చెప్పాను కదా, మా గ్రూప్లో మా కమ్యూనిటీ లిక్విడ్స్ గ్రూప్, జీజీ లిక్విడ్స్ గ్రూప్, మందు కొట్టే బ్యాచ్, జీజీ టీటీ గ్రూప్, టీటీ ఆడే బ్యాచ్. నథింగ్ రాంగ్ ఇన్ ప్లేయింగ్ టీటీ. But I'm saying mandu kotte balaga. So association is very important. You have to have an association with people where the ultimate goal, it will be helpful for you. You have to associate with people which will help you in having a firm faith. మన devotees అందరూ వచ్చారు. How it was actually I was really very happy to see all the deities and getting the Mangalarti done. I really liked it actually. I mean, hats off to Leelang Prabhu. So I like that, that is one way. Meeting with learned devotees are there in the same community. You can meet them, and every Ekadasi we can catch up in one community hall and do chanting together. What is wrong in it? We can go to Vaishnava Seva Kunj, do some service to Go Matas. What is wrong? So these are the activities which makes you a faith firm. Okay. Now, this material world, is it a hospital or a hotel? Hospital and hotel la unte kada mata. What do you say? Is it a hospital or a hotel? ఎక్కడ హోటల్ అంటే వీడు పట్టుకుంటాడో అని భయంతో చెప్తున్నట్టుగా. Yes, it is the hospital. Now the thing is, how does what is the nature of this eternal kingdom? So he is talking about his place. Krishna has, how many years Krishna has stayed here? Before he left to his ultimate abode, how many years he has stayed in this Bhuloka? Yes, 125 years. So 125 years he left. Then he is saying what is the nature of the eternal. He is talking about his place, home, abode, his ultimate abode. He is talking about that supreme abode of mine is not illumined by sun or moon or electricity. Akkada sun, moon, electricity akkarla. Okay, that's what. There is no need of all of them. So there is what about return from there? Malli akkadi nunchi malli ikkadiki Rama Krishna. Malli akkadi nunchi ikkadiki Rama anna. Never. Why never? Already I have given an example. ఇప్పుడు బాబుకి అది ఫైర్ చాలా కలర్ చాలా బాగుంది కదా, ఆరెంజ్ చాలా బాగుంది కదా, ఐ విల్ గో అండ్ టచ్. హీ డజంట్ నో వాట్ హ్యాపన్స్ ఇఫ్ ఐ టచ్. సో ఒకసారి టచ్ చేశాక అమ్మ బాబోయ్ సురుకు తగులుతుంది, మళ్ళీ భవిష్యత్తులో మళ్ళీ వస్తాడా? అరే ఇంకోసారి పెట్టి చూడున్నా బాగుంటుంది. నో. That's the reason why we see that once we go back home, back to Godhead, they never return, because they have tasted this material world to that extent where you are badly bruised. So they will never come back. That's why he says once who comes back, they will never return. Okay, now what is the shape of our material world? What is the shape of our material world? Round? No, not exactly round. Elliptical, yes, you are right. Brahmanda, the shape of egg, exactly egg only. Okay, so these sun and moon are required for illumination. The sun and moon are there for the entire Brahmanda. Again, for your question, Mataji, it's not that sun and moon are only meant for this Bhuloka. This is for all the 14 planets. There is only one moon and sun. For each and every Brahmanda, there are innumerous Brahmandas. For each and every Brahmanda, there would be an individual sun and moon. But for our Brahmanda, there is only one sun and moon. So, yeah, again in Bhagavatam, it is mentioned the measurement also. Like, in egg, the external layer is little solid. Again, just below that solid layer, there is a slight thick layer. Before actually the liquid starts, there is a thick layer. That thick layer measurement is also given in Bhagavatam. What is the solid layer measurement, and what is the thick layer measurement also is given. And even the entire Brahmanda measurement is also given in Bhagavatam. Okay, I don't want to get into this. So gigantic material, and half of the Brahmanda is covered with water only, half filled with water. Entire Brahmanda is filled with water, and that is called Garbhodaka ocean. That's what we call as. So dense darkness. So universe is like a coconut covered by a hard shell. So as I said, this is a hospital to get cured. Are we sincerely feeling that we are in hospital and we need a curing? గుండె మీద చేసుకొని చెప్పండి. ఎస్ సార్, శాస్త్రంలో చెప్పారు కాబట్టి హాస్పిటల్ అంటుంది, కానీ నిజంగా నాకు ఆ ఫీలింగ్ కలిగి నాకు అంతా బాగానే ఉంది కదా, పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ ఫైన్, చూపు బాగానే ఉంది, మంచి ఇదిగా ఉన్నాను, వాట్ ఈస్ రాంగ్ రైట్? కానీ ఎక్కడో వీఆర్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు బిలీవ్ దట్ వీఆర్ ఇన్ హాస్పిటల్ బికాస్ వీఆర్ ట్యూన్ టు అవర్ మెటీరియల్ హాస్పిటల్. దగ్గాలి, కుంటాలి, కుంటుకుంటూ రావాలి, డల్గా కనపడాలి, కన్నీళ్ళు రావాలి, డల్గా ఫేస్ అంతా పేలిపోయినట్టు ఉండాలి. దట్ ఈస్ ద మెటీరియల్ థింకింగ్ ఆఫ్ బీయింగ్ హాస్పిటలైజ్డ్. But apart from that thing, there are lot of other things. There are lot of other things in us which needs curing, right? So yeah. Yes. Yes. So many of them. 14 lokas. It illuminates all the 14 lokas. Both sun and moon are present for that Brahmanda, will illuminate all the lokas. But our scientists were able to reach only beyond Earth, Venus planet. Till that point only they have gone. But if they pursue, there is a possibility that they might go further beyond with a particular environment created in that pad or satellite or in whichever vehicle they are going. But actually in moon till date nobody has put leg. Till date no one has put leg on the moon, especially we humans from Earth. I think there is a propaganda, first person who has kept step on moon, that all, sorry to use, it is bullshit. It is not there. Even the person who has been told, he never interviewed or said that I put the leg. By this time, lot of interviews should have been there, right? Someone has put the leg on moon, but no interview is there. You check. But for our science exams, we need to prepare. We need to tell like, yes, first person who put on moon is he. There are so many lies we have to put. But we need, for pass exam, we need to do that. But in reality, no one has put foot on the moon till date because normal human beings can't put there. Yeah. But it is true, Mataji, this to illuminate the entire 14 lokas, Mataji. It's not that it's only applicable for the Bhuloka. No. Our scientists have reached till there only. We reached till there only. Okay. So this is what now you know our we go to a tourist place. How much advertisement we do? Generally, what kind of advertisement do you do? What is the favorite tourist spot you went recently, Mataji? Shubhamata, I think you are the most wonderful traveler here, I believe. I don't know if it's Nagpur or okay. What is your favorite tourist? Let me ask this way. What is your favorite tourist spot? Huh? Kailas. It's too spiritualist, Mataji. No, I want something more. It is too godly. No, I don't want that. I want complete material tourist spot. Usha Mataji, what is your favorite tourist spot?
Dubai.
Dubai. Okay, Dubai. So Dubai is the favorite tourist spot. Now, for this favorite tourist spot, what kind of ad they give? When someone is planning to, so Dubai, one tourist spot is there, how they will attract you? Tell me.
As there are so many games or things to do over there, they show so many tall buildings.
Yes.
But naturally, when you go there, it doesn't assume that much. But
yeah.
the advertisement
So that's
is far more than what is actually.
So that's what. Now, what kind of cheapest rate? Wonderful food. Wonderful AC with this thing, that thing, suit. What suit we will give? Wonderful swimming pool for each flat. each hotel room you are having a swimming pool. Like in what way they will advertise? Like that Krishna is advertising. Krishna is advertising about Goloka or his abode. And the ultimate tourist spot is there, you please come. He is trying to attract you to come back. Once you come back, you will never go back. That's a different thing. So we need to understand that Krishna is giving an ad for his place, Goloka, just with the details, these are the wonderful things in Goloka what we have. So you need to aim for that, like that he is saying. So how many, even in tourist spot they will say, how many package, these many nights, these many days, less package or offers. If you take this offer, we will give additional room or additional some movie going and all. They try to give additional packages also. Food, cruise also. But all this they give in bold letters, right? But something they will give in small letters. What is that? Conditions apply, right? That's what they do, no? In the tourist spot, whenever they go, they give conditions apply. The two also very small. It really appears very funny for me actually. All these things they will clearly mention, but conditions apply will give small this thing. So it's for a limited time. That offer is valid only for the limited time. So this material world offer is valid only till limited time if you are enjoying. But if you are coming to my place, there is no conditions apply. You can stay for how many long time you want, how much long time you want. Okay, so yes. That's what Mataji. Generally, once you taste the fire, you will not go, and it will not happen. But still, the foolish candidate ఉన్నాడు అనుకోండి, వాడికి నిజంగా అమ్నీషియా వచ్చుండాలి, ఆ సోల్కి అమ్నీషియా వచ్చుండాలి. ఒకసారి చురుకు దెబ్బ తగిలాక కూడా జనరల్లీ రారు, మోస్ట్లీ కేసెస్ దే నెవర్ రిటర్న్. బట్ స్టిల్ ఒకసారి దెబ్బ తగిలాక కూడా ఇఫ్ దే వాంట్ yes. So that means that journey is also a possibility because we have come from there. First original place is that only. So we fallen not by Krishna pushing us. It is we ourselves wanted to come back, so we came. So after that, after realizing and also when we go there, that doesn't guarantee us. We may come back. We may fall back again to fall. I'll come to that point. In the subsequent slides it is there. खेलना है बाहर जाओ. Okay. Okay, now this point I will discuss. The subsequent slide will be coming, I will tell you. So this is about the package. Save up to 10,000 rupees on booking holiday package that make my trip. Conditions apply. Okay, that's what conditions apply. Now, for your question, why has the jiva come here then? The living entity is my eternal fragmental part, Amsa. He is my fragmental part. Now, since Neil is very, what do you say, very unstable person, so that is the reason why I have taken this example right in the beginning, so that I don't know whether I will be able to catch him again or not. So that's why I did that activity of smelling. Now, rose has a smell. Now the petal fallen from the rose also will be having the same smell. So when Krishna says that living entity is my eternal fragment, the qualities what Krishna has, we also have. Now similarly, soup, a large marriage gathering, we prepare a big soup in a big container for say 1,000 of people, and if we take one spoon and put it in one small bowl and give it to one person, the taste of the soup in that bowl and the container, it will be the same, right? Similarly, whatever the qualities Krishna has, we also possess, and freedom is one of the quality. And who is the supreme free person in the world, in the entire cosmology? Krishna is the ultimate person with ultimate freedom. He is having that quality. Now that freedom quality is there in us also. Don't you notice that? We are having freedom or not? నాకు ఫ్రీడమ్ ఉంది విచ్చలవిడిగా ఇక్కడ డ్యాన్స్ చేయడానికి మీ అందరి ముందు. Now coming to that freedom, that quality is there in us. Now that depends on us whether that particular freedom we are using for right purpose or wrong purpose. Are you misusing the freedom or using the freedom? Even we see in our kids also, right? Parentama? Your parent? Srishant. Srishant. Mataji might have been giving, for example, he is studying good. He is really studying well. Then she might be giving a freedom. Okay, నువ్వు చదివావు కదా నాన్న, నువ్వు 1 or 2 hours ఆడుకో, 2 గంటలు ఆడుకోపో అంటారు. 2 గంటలు ఆడుకోపో అంటారు. After 2 hours of playing, అమ్మ నేను I have played 2 hours outside. I wanted to play video games now for additional 1 hour. So that is the misuse of the freedom, right? సో బాగా చదివినందుకు ఫ్రీడమ్ ఇచ్చి 2 గంటల పర్మిషన్ ఇచ్చింది. తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఇంకొక 1 hour ఉంది, నేను ఇంకొక 1 hour తీసుకుంటాను, ఇంకొంచెం ఆడతాను అంటే ఇట్స్ ఎ మిస్యూజ్ ఆఫ్ ఫ్రీడమ్, రైట్? యూజువల్లీ హీ గెట్స్ ఎ 1 hour టైమ్ ఫర్ ప్లేయింగ్, బట్ సిన్స్ హీ వాస్ పర్ఫార్మింగ్ వెల్ అండ్ హీ ఈస్ డూయింగ్ గుడ్ యాక్టివిటీస్, షీ హాస్ గివెన్ ఎ ఫ్రీడమ్ ఫర్ అనదర్ 1 hour టు ప్లే, బట్ దిల్ మాంగే మోర్, he is not satisfied. So that depends, that freedom quality is there, we got from Krishna only. But again, that depends on us, on choosing that freedom. Either we are misusing it or we are utilizing it properly. And you know what? Whoever do, especially the people who are in Sattva-guna or not fully Shuddha Sattva, even little Sattva also, they are having that hunch, within them. When they do something negative, some calling would be coming. తప్పు చేస్తూ ఉంటాం, ఎక్కడో తప్పు చేశాక మనం మళ్ళీ చేస్తాం, తప్పే చేస్తాం. Do you know who smokes cigarette? They don't know that it's bad habit. No, have you ever checked with them? Who smokes? Have you ever checked with them that is it a good habit or not? I think even the smoker also says that it's a bad habit. Have you come across anyone who said that no, it's a good habit? Smoker especially. Have you come across anyone? They know it very well, but still they do. So similarly, that particular freedom aspect, the living entity is my eternal fragment, part Amsa, and that freedom is of 2 kinds. One is misuse, other is correct use. That misuse leads to bondage. Which makes us to be in this middle world only. That misuse. You misuse, you get new desires. You get new desires, then for that desires, you have to take another birth to fulfill that desire. Because Shruti Mataji is having a desire of flying, but in this Janma she can't fly. So she has to take another birth to take birth as sparrow to fly. You can fly. Right? So similarly, due to that misuse, you get into bondage, and that bondage will ensure you that you are there staying in this middle world only. But if you are using it correctly, you will use it for liberation. Your entire activity will be focused on how to get liberated. All the activities. My Shiksha Guru is Leela Guru. Every Saturday we are having. I just observe his timetable. Morning 5 o'clock we get up and we do Mangalarti together in a video call. And from 5:30 to 7 o'clock we do chanting of 16 rounds. From 5:30 to 7:15, and 7:15 to 9 o'clock we are having a Bhagavatam session. 9 o'clock, and from 9 o'clock he goes to VSK, Vaishnava Seva Kunj, our Goshala there, and he tries to serve the cows there, checks with the Gopalaks there, and from almost 9 to 12 he stays in Goshala, and from 12 o'clock he comes and he checks with Praveen Prabhu, myself, Subara Puju, on what are the different youth preaching activities going on, something like in which college who is going, and in temple who is giving sessions and all, and evening if possible we'll try to catch up in person and try to discuss some other things. So if you see, in the 24 hours of time, almost more than 18 hours he is in Krishna conscious activities only. And even whatever the groceries we get from the devotees only. Like we get oil from some Creston Free, what is that? Some kind of oil which is organic in nature, that also is provided by cold pressed oil we get from devotee only. And even sometimes vegetables also we get from devotees only. And yesterday when Prabhuji, when Prem Kirtan Prabhu has come, for whom I was interacting with, he was looking for a flat in rent. So I spent almost 1 hour to show him the flat, and I was with devotee. So we need to plan our association in such a way that our activities are Krishna consciousness and we are keeping Krishna in the center. Husband and wife both wanted to fight, keep Krishna in the center and fight. Fight in such a, for example, Shanti last 2 weeks ago, I came late and I was cursing Shanti that nee valla modatisari na jeevithamlo late illa ane session kani I was cursing. But she was also getting late because she wanted to come to this satsang. But I was ensuring to come because Krishna activity should not postpone. Whatever the time is there, I have to start on time. That's what my culture is. But she is till marriage, I think we are finishing 2 decades now. But still, I could not correct that punctuality factor in her. So at least we need to, even if you are fighting, fight for Krishna. Even our Leela Prabhu and Mataji fights. Prasadam will cook this item, this Leela Prabhu says, and Mataji says, no, this item has become routine, we'll bring another. He gives his reasons, she gives his reasons, like that fight happens. Let us fight, but for Krishna. So we should plan our association in such a way that we are achieving this goal of liberation. Our activity should be in that way. Chanting. We are going to Govardhan, we are going to April 26th, we are going to Nasik and Trimbakeshwar and Govardhan Eco Village. Myself and Leela Prabhu family both are going in a single car. On car. Trimbakeshwar, Nasik, Govardhan Eco Village, again back Hyderabad. So spending time with devotees. So it is not something unachievable thing. It is there something we can create. We can mold our life surrounded with devotees. But unfortunately, somehow with the middle conditioning, whatever we are having, 35 to 40 years of middle conditioning, suddenly full-time spirituality, that phase would be there, Even I have gone through that phase. Suddenly some activity we do for 3 to 4 hours, like Jagannath Radhayatra, almost 4 hours, 5 hours, Kirtan kiya, both dance kiya, suddenly I want some little touching, like manchi comedy movie jodali, manchi Hollywood movie jodali. Something in each and every devotee life it happens. 24 hours on straight, day one it is not possible. But we need to do that. It's a practice. We need to start doing it. Okay? Yeah. So here, due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the 6 senses, including the mind. Intakante practical ga ekkada untadi Bhagavadgita. Actually, we know. Actually, especially the devotees who are sitting here, everyone knows that what is right. But it is very difficult to do that right. Due to the senses only, senses and mind, because our senses are for these many years, it has been busy with something material and all this nonsense, and suddenly, though it is right, it is very difficult. It is no different from a smoker, He knows it is bad, but still he smokes. Of course, it is physically torturing, but it is something our mental thoughts. But we should be thoughtful about it. Okay? Now next one is, so life is a struggle. So we struggle. Village we see lot of people struggle for money. 10 rupees ekku ivvochu kada ani oka fight. Oka ammayi buy for 10 rupees. In village it's I think it's daily wage is 100 rupees they get. All the day if they take out the weeds from a field, 100 rupees they get. So sometimes they crib. And my grandfather and grandmother, they coming from a very humble background. They even for 1 paisa they think. I say, people iche jenana ni cheptunta. I say, 100 is not, you give 110. What is that? But very careful about spending money, even 1 rupee. And for my birthday always happens in summer vacation. I used to be there, and for my birthday, what he used to give? Guess. I used to spend my birthday in summer vacation in my village. He used to give 5 paise only, and 5 paise he used to give, and tells gavval, gavva, yellow ones. He was putting those 5 paise ichukoni gavval konukopo anevaru. It was the most, but still I never used to hate him actually. I really used to love him because due to his innocence, or because he don't know like 5 paisa what is the value and all. It's nothing for us probably, but for him he has 5 paisa, he got it. So he came from a very humble background where his father died before his birth, his mother died after 1 month of his birth. So he as an orphan he got so సో ఎస్ ఎస్ ఏం చెప్పారు అర్థం కాల ఏం చెప్పారు వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ మనీ ఎస్ వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ మనీ వీ కెన్ నెవర్ గెట్. ఇప్పుడు మా పిల్లలు ఉన్నారు, మా పిల్లలకి పావులా అన్నారు అనుకోండి, వాట్ ఇస్ దిస్ డాడ్, మా వాడు ఇప్పుడు ఈజ్ గోయింగ్ టు కేబీఏ కీస్టోన్ బాస్కెట్బాల్ అకాడమీ పంపిస్తుంటే అరే కీస్టోన్ బాస్కెట్బాల్ అకాడమీ అండ్ మన ఇల్లు కొంచెం దూరం ఉంటుంది, ఇట్ మైట్ టేక్ 10 to 15 minutes of walking, why can't you walk? Come on dad, everyone is coming in car and you are telling me to come by walk. What is my status? Like that is asking. So I wanted to show him his status once. Actually I wanted to take him and show him our status. మన తాత ముత్తాతలు పేడకాళ్ళు ఎత్తారా, they feel a lot when I take the cow dung from Goshala from hands. Gee dad, what is this? So this life is a struggle in whatever way. Village they struggle like that, in office we struggle like this for whatever money we are getting. So struggle makes the jiva go through the life, go through the cycle of repeated birth and death. Struggle, even Arjuna is also struggling, right? యుద్ధం చెయ్యాలా వద్దా, యుద్ధం చెయ్యాలా వద్దా, ఇది ఇంకా డైలమా. ఓకే, సో సిమిలర్ okay, yeah, now so this is the same thing. So whatever struggle we are going through, with that struggle we are taking repeated birth and death, repeated. Unfortunately we are not knowing that we are taking repeated birth, but it is a reality. You are not going to believe it, right? Still that we are taking repeated birth. How many of you sincerely believe that we are taking repeated birth? Can I scientifically prove? You know what? You search in Google Oxford University, Ian Stevenson. There is a separate department in Oxford, I think Oxford or Stanford, I am not sure. There is a separate department, and the name is Ian Stevenson. Complete department name is Department of Reincarnation and Rebirth. That is the thing. And there are a lot of examples, live examples. Even if you are really interested, in Bangalore also one lady is there, Chitra Ramachandran, I believe. You can take the live example. They go to the people and they even check also. So you can't believe they take. You can check it in Google or YouTube. It is there. You've seen it closely also. I hope you don't remember, right?
My husband shared
Yeah.
their neighbor was a young girl,
Yes.
and then she said that I was married.
Yeah. But Mataji, believe me, remembering is a very tough thing. Good that you are not remembering. Just imagine, right in front of my house, the Mataji who is staying there, she is my wife in my earlier Janma. I remember that. And if she is not remembering, well and good. If she remembers, right, it's havoc. So unnecessarily, we should not even crave for that. Some people crave to remember. After seeing these movies, all these movies, they feel, how creative it will be, how adventurous it will be, and all they feel. It's very painful, believe me, very, very painful.
That's the assumption always that in my past life I would have been very rich or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that. But if we even think that we could have been a beggar, I don't want to.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
regression therapy,
It is there. It used to be there. Now it is banned. It is there.
how do they do it? Like, is it spirituality or science?
It is involved, Mataji, because it is the soul is there. Soul is eternal. It is there, but the body might be temporary. But the soul is there, right? Yeah, I don't know the technology कैसे करते हैं, लेकिन it is related to soul only, and it used to be there. Regression therapy used to be there. Now currently it is banned because some people are not doing it properly, and if it is not done properly, there is a possibility that he can become mad. That's the reason why it is not authorized at these days. Okay, so struggle makes the jiva go through the cycle of repeated birth and death. Then why are we not able to see that struggle? Arjuna is asking, why are we not able to see that struggle? Due to not seeing the matter and spirit difference. Because we are not able to see the difference. We are only identifying us with our body. నేను మహేష్ని, అందగాడిని, మంచి హెయిర్ స్టైల్ ఉంది, మంచి బట్టలు వేసుకుంటాను, ఐ హ్యావ్ గుడ్ సింగింగ్ స్కిల్స్, ఐ హ్యావ్ గుడ్ డాన్సింగ్ స్కిల్స్. నాలాగే ఎవరు డ్యాన్స్ చేయలేదు తెలుసా సత్యప్రభు? So we are only identifying with our body. That is the reason why we are not able to see that struggle. And the దెబ్బ పడేటప్పుడు అప్పుడు దానికి కనిపిస్తుంది. కానీ ఖచ్చితంగా దెబ్బ తినేది మాత్రం వాస్తవం. ఐఎమ్ సారీ టు సే ఇట్ మైట్ బి వెరీ పెసిమిస్టిక్ ఇన్ థాట్, బట్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ లివింగ్ ఎంటిటీ ఇన్ దిస్ మెటీరియల్ వరల్డ్ విల్ గెట్ హిట్ హార్డ్ ఫర్ షూర్. ఫర్ షూర్. And due to not seeing the matter and spirit difference, any cure for this ignorance? Arjuna, మరి ఇది తెలియదు కదా, మ్యాటర్ స్పిరిట్ డిఫరెన్స్ తెలియదు, మరి ఫర్ దిస్ ఇగ్నోరెన్స్ ఇస్ దర్ ఎనీ క్యూర్? ఏమైనా విరుగుడు ఉందంటారా అని అడుగుతాడు అర్జునుడు. నాలెడ్జ్. కృష్ణ ఈజ్ ఓన్లీ స్ట్రెస్సింగ్ ఆన్ ద నాలెడ్జ్, డెవలపింగ్ ద ఐస్ ఆఫ్ నాలెడ్జ్. జ్ఞానచక్షు, ప్లీజ్. నాలెడ్జ్ ఈజ్ ద ఓన్లీ థింగ్ వాట్ కెన్ సేవ్ us. Everyone is struggling, but most don't know why. We all have the option to either keep struggling, be in the rat race, or get rid of that struggle once and forever. That's what he is saying. Now, where are we? So, the thing is, one more logic here we need to understand is, don't you help, now Arjuna is asking, don't you help them in their struggle? Papa, inta ibbandi padutunnaru kada, కొంచెం హెల్ప్ చేయొచ్చు కదా కృష్ణ. డోంట్ యూ హెల్ప్ దెమ్? డోంట్ యూ హెల్ప్ దెమ్? Of course, Arjuna, I do. I maintain them at all different levels, cosmic level and individual level also. What is cosmic level? I am the source of light and moon and fire. Light, moon and fire. With that we are able to survive right here. As at cosmic level, he is providing to the entire universe source of light and sun and moon, and supports the planet and supports the juice of life. Do you know Earth, Sun? I am not asking the distance. If the Earth is moving 1 centimeter little here, what will happen? Earth, if it is moved just 1 centimeter towards sun, what will happen? What will happen? What's your name? Shrija. What will happen? Any idea? Your school didn't teach you that, right? Okay. No, they will not teach you also. Don't worry. What will happen? 1 centimeter little it moved towards sun. It's going to burn. It's going to get burnt. And if it is going 1 centimeter this side away from sun,
It's going to ice.
huh?
It's going to
Ice. Yes, that's right. Okay. Yeah. So that's the greatness of Krishna, that he is maintaining the entire planet in a proper orbit, supplies the juice of life. Now, from an individual level, what is he providing? Agni. As we were discussing about, moon and fire. How many types of fires are there? Within us. One among them is Jataragni. Yes, if the fire is not there, we will not be in a position to digest. How will you understand the value of Jataragni? Ask the people who are suffering, who are not able to get digested. No, I think, have you any time faced the situation of undigestion? I think one or the other time we might have faced it. How it will be? I have faced it once. Really, it was tough actually. Jataragni. The Jataragni is not there. How we will be able to digest? We will not be able to digest. The food will be going as it is. Very tough actually. So like that we are having 13 types of Agnis. 13 types of Agnis. One is Jataragni, other is Guna Agni. 5 of them are Guna Agni. Another 7 of them are Dhatu Agni. So there are 13 types of Agni which are mentioned in Ayurveda. Okay. So these are the individual level he supports also. Digestion, fire. Vaishvanara, situated in the heart as a super soul. As a super soul in the heart, he provides intelligence to us in different situations on how to act. And it is something us to us. We are not accepting his order. He is present in good and bad people also. Even the bad people do bad things. For bad people also he is there. But they are not listening to him. Free will exceeds his will, God's will. Free will is something individual to the soul, that is to us. Free will supersedes the God's will. with related to us. Upadrishta Anumanta cha, where God is sanctioning. I repeat, whatever God sanctions doesn't mean that He likes it. Thief is stealing things. God is sanctioning him to steal the things. But God doesn't like that activity. He is giving the intelligence to him, don't steal, it's bad. But no, నాకు మెటీరియల్ ప్రాఫిట్ కావాలి. వద్దు కృష్ణ పక్కన పెట్టి కాసేపు సైలెంట్ ఉండు, నేను వెళ్ళి నా పని చూసుకొని వస్తాను. దట్స్ అవర్ నేచర్. ఓకే, సర్వస్య చాహం హృది సన్నివేశో మత్తా స్మృతిర్ జ్ఞానం అపోహనం చ వేదైశ్చ సర్వైర్ అహమేవ వేద్యో వేదాంతకృత్ వేదవిద్ ఏవ చాహం. సో మత్తా స్మృతిర్ జ్ఞానం అపోహనం చ. యూ మైట్ హ్యావ్ సీన్ దిస్ సిచ్యువేషన్ ఆల్సో. అలారం పెట్టుకుంటారు మీరు, కానీ అలారం పెట్టకముందే మనం చూస్తాం. I think everyone might have faced this situation. Am I right? అలా అరే ట్రైన్ మిస్ అయిపోతుంది, 5 o'clock అలారం పెట్టాలి, బట్ 4:45, 4:50 itself will get wake up. It happened. Not related train for me. Cricket competition was there. And next day 6 a.m. By 6 a.m. I have to be there in the ground. So I keep an alarm at 5 a.m. At 4:45 itself I get up. That is super soul. Matta Smritir. That thing also is given by God, Krishna. Matta, even forgetfulness is also given by God. Think if you are remembering last 5 janmas, it will be like hell. So good that he is giving forgetfulness also. Then Shrika, do you remember what were you in your previous life? No. You want to know?
No.
Why?
Because I could be anything. I could be an animal. I could be anything. So I don't want to be.
Okay. If you know that you are not animal, still you want to know? Huh? You are a human being. Still you want to know?
Yes.
Okay. Good. So we need to understand that everything is provided by Krishna. So I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes the remembrance, knowledge and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta and I am the knower of the Vedas. Okay. Now, what is this? What is this, Shriya? What is this? What you are seeing? What is this?
A library.
A library. Okay. Now in the library, if I wanted to know the author of a person, of a book, or a duration of that book, or the content of that books, where I need to see?
At the
It seems you are not gone to library yet.
I went in my
School. Okay. So for one specific book, I wanted to know the author. What are the contents of the book? I wanted to know. How will you know?
You have to ask the person who is near the reading.
Librarian.
Yeah.
Librarian. Anything else? But librarian will not be having the information of all the books, right?
Yes.
So the answer what I was expecting was the contents, who has written, what are the contents of the book, everything is there in the book itself. Right? In specific book, what are the book we are looking at? In the specific book itself it is there. So this American Veda, see who has written this? It is written by Philip Goldenberg. So in this same book we are having, this book deals with how the 2.5 crore US citizens are slowly moving towards Eastern philosophies like yoga. It talks about that. Okay. Now similarly, Veda, what is the subject of Veda? What does it teach? Vedas, what does it teach?
It teaches us the manners.
It teaches us the manners. Are you sure?
Manners, knowledge.
Yes, knowledge. Now that's what I was looking for. This subject, Vedas teach the subject of complete knowledge, ultimate knowledge. Which class are you in? Fourth class. Fifth. Do you feel whatever you are studying in 5th class, is it the complete knowledge of the life? No, right? So Vedas is the complete knowledge. And who is the writer and author of it? Krishna. Yeah, I will take that. Anything else? Since we are talking about Krishna, you said Krishna, right? Okay. Yeah, I will take it as. And who is the source? Who is the source of this Vedas?
Source of
No.
It could be Krishna.
Krishna only. It could be. So there is a tinge of doubt. Okay. Next, available since when? These Vedas have been available since when?
Thousands of years.
Only thousands.
No.
Okay. Who was the first student of Vedas? Who was the first student of the Vedas? Huh? Brahma. That's right. So here it is. Complete knowledge and Apaurusheya. What do you mean by Apaurusheya? Who is the writer and author? Apaurusheya, I said. What is Apaurusheya? What is Apaurusheya? Anyone? Okay. Who has written Harry Potter series? Huh? R.K. Rowling. Okay. J.K. Yeah, Harry Potter series was written by J.K. Rowling. My Experiments of Truth was written by Gandhi. Okay? Yeah, that's right. Now, Vedas or Apaurusheya means anything which is not from the human origin. Anything which is not from the human origin is called Apaurusheya. So that means these Vedas are not from the human origin. They are divine knowledge. They are not a human originated information. It is a Vedic knowledge, means it is a divine knowledge which is coming from the breath of a Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu. They are not, all these books, whatever you are seeing, these are from the human origination. They have created some characters and they have written it, and it's from a human origin. Tomorrow I will also can create some characters and write a book. It will sell or not, that's a different thing. Okay, but we need to understand that most of the books what you are seeing are of the human origin. So that's why they are not called Apaurusheya, but Apaurusheya means anything, any information which is coming from the divine origin is called Apaurusheya. So Vedas are from a divine origin. Okay. Now, can you tell me how many types of avatars are there?
Of Lord Vishnu.
Types of avatars. I am not asking avatars. I am asking types of avatars. You said 10 avatars, right? But that is wrong. There are a lot of avatars. Predominantly, those are the 10 avatars. I think you know what are they. I will not ask since you know. But I am looking at what types of avatars are there. We are going to close in 10 minutes. What types of avatars are there? How many types of avatars are there? I think you will not be able to answer. I am sure. Others, how many types of avatars are there? Types of avatars. Shimam. Leela avatar, Purna avatar. Huh? No. Purusha avatars, Leela avatars, Yuga avatars, Guna avatars. Anything else? There are some more. Six, yeah, that's what. 4 only I told. 5 and 6 are there. Purusha avatars, Leela avatars, Guna avatars, Yuga avatars. Amsha avatar also is there. Amsha avatar is also there. These are 6. Total 6 types of avatars are there. Among that 6 avatars, 6th one is Shaktiyavesha avatars. Shaktiyavesha avatar is the 6th one, last one, Shaktiyavesha avatar. And so this Shaktya, who is this by the way? Okay, already it is written. Vyasa, okay. Yeah, Vyasa is a Shaktiyavesha avatar. Do you know what is Shaktiyavesha avatar? Shaktiyavesha avatar is someone whom Lord chooses to propagate his knowledge, and he imbibes him with necessary powers to get his mission accomplished or fulfilled. So Vyasa, again Vyasa is not Vyasa. Who is Vyasa by the way? Who is Vedavyas? Vedavyas is not a person's name, it is a position. Chief Minister is a position name. KCR is the person sitting in that position. Like that, Vyasa is a position. And the person sitting on that Vyasa position is Krishna Dvaipayana. Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa we say. Okay? So So a true friend is one who never leaves us alone, be it good times or bad times. Who is BFF? What is the full form of BFF?
Best friends forever.
Ah, super. Who is your BFF?
My soulmate is Chetna.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He is the BFF? She is the BFF?
She's my best.
Are you sure? Ask her and let us check whether, call her. You will not ask, I will ask her. I will ask her whether she will say your name as BFF or not, will ask her. Call her. No, don't. Call from here only. Chetna, come here. Chetna, come here. Is she coming?
Yeah.
Come fast. We don't have time. She takes lot of time. Hey, Chetna, immediately come. Come here. Sit for 1 minute here. What is the full form of BFF? What is the full form of BFF?
Best friends forever.
Actually, you know what? I didn't know the full form of BFF till yesterday. Seriously, actually, I didn't know. Yesterday only I searched what is BFF. Okay, best. Who is your BFF? Huh? Kiara? Tiara. Okay. Who is Tiara? You are Tiara. Are you sure? Fine. So, fine. Let them live in that BFF only. But we need to understand that a true friend is one who never leaves alone. But after the lunch, you will be going to your home and she will be going to her home, right?
Yeah, but every morning we play together. We never leave. Also in evening. And then one day I told my mother, Mama, I can't live without Cheta. I need to play with her day and morning. Every day.
I am getting tears actually.
I actually told this to my mother.
But in the 24 hours, probably only you will be spending with her only for 3 to 4 hours, right?
Morning lunch, morning till lunchtime, and evening or till day and night.
So total 8 hours. 8 hours you will be spending with her.
And sometimes in 10 o'clock at night.
Night hours. Okay, good.
Sometimes.
Let your friendship be like this. Okay. Okay. But we need to understand that a true friend is one who never leaves alone. Be it good times or bad times, 24/7.
She does.
No, she is not there with you 24 hours. Even your mom is not there with you 24 hours. You will be there in school, right? You'll go to school, no?
He spends on my holidays.
You're in holidays also. Okay, anyway, I don't want to debate that. I can't. I have an argument with you now. But we need to understand that a true friend is one who never leaves alone, be it good times or bad times. Okay? And here, in the Vedanta Sutra, it is talked about fallible and infallible. Fallible means who are affected with the modes of material nature, who are affected with the gunas. I think we all are affected with the gunas, right? Either all of us are Sattva-guna, Raja-guna or Tamo-guna. Do you agree or not? Telsa guna ante ento? Srija, you know what is Sattva-guna, Raja-guna, Tamo-guna? No? You ask your mom later, okay? So, the jivas who are affected with these 3 gunas are called fallible ones, that is Shara. And the jivas who are liberated, who are not affected with the 3 gunas are called infallible one, who are called Akshara. And there is one above him, is called Super Soul, who is there within us. Okay? So because I am transcendental, Krishna is saying, because I am transcendental, beyond both the fallible and the infallible, and because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in the world, in the Vedas as the supreme person. I am the supreme person. Ye vratam chesina sare, mundu evantam manam? We always quote Vishnu or Narayana Japam. Any vrata you do. So, Supreme Personality of Godhead, the structure is something like it goes Jiva and then Brahman, then Super Soul, then the other forms of the God, and above all them, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is beyond, above, very topest of the top is Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, he who knows this that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead means he knows everything. For that we don't need any PhD, we don't need any MTech, There are even watchmen working as a security in some companies who come to temple. They don't have, they might not have read, what is that, scriptures like Padma Puran, Garuda Puran, Lord of Puran, they might not have read, but they know that I need to do pure devotional service. And they are very clear with it, they are happy with it. Every Sunday they come, every day in fact they come and they do. They are very, he who knows this knows everything. Some people, Prabhuji, నేను ఈ మిస్టేక్ చేస్తే నాకు ఏమవుతుంది, నేను గీన ఇది చేసి దాంతోపాటు అది చేస్తే నాకు నెక్స్ట్ జన్మ ఏమవుతుంది, ఈజ్ ఇట్ రియలీ రిక్వైర్డ్? Yes, all the things are there in Garuda Puran. All the things are there. If you kick a cow, what will happen? What kind of janma he will take? Everything is there. But we need to understand what is more, we should be focused. This knowledge is the most secret part of the Vedic scriptures. Become wise and perfection in everything. So, this chapter we are done. So, Purushottam Yoga through the help by the Supreme Person, it is a rescue plan for all of us, we prisoners, we kaidis, how to get rescued from this material world. It is given in this Purushottam Yoga, where Krishna is tempting or giving a tourism offers. This is the offer, this is my world, this is how it looks, this is the place you have, this is the benefits what you have, you come to my place. Like that he is giving offers. Now, what we learned till now in this chapter, we came to know that material world is the perverted reflection of the spiritual world, which is the real world, Second one, we are only caretakers, not owners. We are really, when we are having 100% perfectly, perennially, perpetually penetrated this thought and consciousness within us, that we are only caretakers here and not owners. We are in a correct platform. Our properties, do you feel our properties are going to there for long? Are you sure? I have seen in very closed quarters where a person has lot of properties, and his properties, even before he leaving, when he became old, when he was in deathbed, he saw whatever the properties, lot of crores of properties, he has seen it, and his kids have spoiled his entire property. When he ideally it would have been good had he left and he has spoiled it, but in front of his eyes, his kids have spoiled his entire property and they came to roads. I have seen such person in my life, and there is no guarantee, Prabhuji and Mataji's. I am sorry to say that there is no guarantee. The only thing what you can give to your kids is values. Please stress more on values, not on properties. So we should be acting as a caretakers, not owners. Third one is attach to detach. What to get attached to and what to get detached to. We need to have a succession plan. We have a project plan, right? Kick-off phase, discovery phase, assessment phase, migration phase, post-migration phase, conclusion. Like that we should have a plan for attachment. Slowly, okay. Actually, my dad, my mom is illiterate, by the way. So my dad, when I was not born, it seems my dad is by the way, he's a PhD in criminal psychology. So when recently they got married, my mom was not, as I said, she was not a literate, she didn't even know how to sign. So my dad was very much interested to make her knowledgeable, and he used to bring Peta Bala Shiksha, you might have heard, Bala Shiksha to her to ensure that she is reading. Then I think I came first, and my mother promised, ఏమండి వాడు కడుపు నుంచి బయటికి రానివ్వండి, నేను చింపేది ఆరేస్తానని చెప్పింది. Then after I was born, then my sister also came. Okay, ఏమండి ఇంకా 2 years ఆగండి, ఆ రెండోది కూడా బయటికి రానివ్వండి, ఇంకని అప్పటి నుంచి చించేస్తా పొడి చేస్తానండి. మా చెల్లి కూడా బయటకు వచ్చింది. బయటకు వచ్చాక అండ్ మేమిద్దరం యూఆర్ క్రాలింగ్ బేబీస్, రైట్? సో వాళ్ళు ఒక్కసారి నడక స్టార్ట్ చేశాక నా చదువు స్టార్ట్ చేస్తానండి. సో అలా నడక స్టార్ట్ చేసింది, నడక స్టార్ట్ అయిపోయింది. ఇంకా నడక స్టార్ట్ చేశాక ఇప్పుడు ఎల్కేజీ యూకేజీ కదా పాపం, ఏం తెలుగు హెల్ప్ ఎక్కువ కావాలి, 2nd, 3rd క్లాస్ అవ్వని నుండి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తానండి. సో లైక్ దట్ నౌ వీఆర్ ఇన్ టు ఆల్ దిస్ ఫేజ్. టిల్ డేట్ మై మదర్స్ కరెంట్ సిచ్యువేషన్ ఈజ్ షీ లర్న్డ్ సిగ్నేచర్ అది కూడా కోడి కలికినట్టు సిగ్నేచర్ కే రాజమణి అది కూడా షీ టేక్స్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ టు సైన్ కే రాజమణి. Finally, she is into that situation. So, Prabhuji, we need to understand, we should have a plan. We should not, ఏమండి నేను స్పిరిచువాలిటీకి మా పిల్లలందరినీ సెటిల్ చేసి నేను ఏం పనులు ఉండదు కదా అప్పుడు జాయిన్ అవుతాను. No, Prabhuji Salman, that is not the right thing. Even we see neophyte devotees, Prabhuji, ఒక్కసారి నాకు ఉద్యోగం రానివ్వండి, ఒక్కసారి నాకు పిల్లలు అవ్వనివ్వండి, నాకు ఒక్కసారి పిల్లలు పెద్దలు. No. Spirituality has no end. In India, it is a misconception that only after becoming old, 60 years, after that only we need to perform spiritual practices. No. This is the right time. Whatever the time you are having, if you are getting convinced, that is the right time. So, we need to detach to material things which are becoming obstacles to us. Fourth one, God helps at every step. If you realize, what? If you sincerely desire, Krishna, I wanted to know you, please place me in good position. Believe me, Prabhuji and Mataji, it's my personal example I am saying. Krishna has, till now, I think you know that I have changed my job. 6 months back, I changed my job. And in the current company, at least till now, I am able to perfectly balance things. When I have a lot of time to allocate for spiritual journey. I have full day till 12 o'clock, 1 p.m. I have time. I can do whatever I want. 1 to 8 o'clock I have to spend in office, and that too I can do work from home also. So there is no compulsion that you have to be there in office. But the thing is, we need to know, when you really sincerely desire, Krishna, I wanted to know, please help me, but that effort should be sincere. Vihanga acting la ullagodu. Then Krishna will provide that environment. And I have seen lot of devotees in close encounters. If you really desire, Krishna will provide the situation. And the knowledge is revealed. And Krishna will, there is no need, once you get into that platform, there is no need for the sessions also. He will provide that knowledge within, because he is situated within you as a super soul. Okay? So that's it. This is the quick recap. This is what we have gone through, from material world to spiritual world, how to target, how to aim. That is the ultimate destination. And Krishna is trying to attract, or he is acting as a tourist company, attracting you. These are the offers I have. Please come. He is attracting you. Second one, struggling the cycle of birth and death. You will be struggling. God's help at every step. Essence of Vedanta. Know God, know everything. If you are knowing God, you will be knowing everything. That's the chapter in glance. We are done. Any questions?